227 stands out as an American sitcom TV series that initially graced NBC screens from September 1985 to May 1990. This sitcom enjoyed a robust 5-season run, boasting a grand total of 116 episodes. The stellar cast of 227 included the talents of Jackie Harry, Regina Hall, Helen Martin, Marla Gibbs, and many other accomplished actors. The brains behind the creation of 227 were C.J. Banks and Bill Boulware, drawing inspiration from Christine Houston's 227. Jack Allenson took charge of the development. The series revolves around the lives of the residents in the middle-class apartment complex 227, with a focal point on the character Mary Jenkins. Mary, a vocal and quick-witted housewife, navigates life with her husband, who owns a construction company, and their daughter. The show earned well-deserved recognition, receiving nominations for several prestigious awards. Notable accolades include victories at the BMI Film and TV Awards, 3 Emmy Awards in 1987, 3 Young Artist Awards nominations, and 1 Golden Globe Award nomination. 227 undoubtedly ranks among the finest shows of its era. As a family sitcom, it featured a diverse cast, and in this video, we'll highlight some of the cast members who have sadly passed away. Stay tuned to our channel for more engaging content. Remember to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for future updates. Kevin Peter Hall. Kevin Peter Hall portrayed the character Warren Merriweather in the TV sitcom. Hall crossed paths with actress Elena Reed during the filming of an episode for the television series 227. Their on-screen and off-screen romance led to a marriage both on the show and in real life. While engaged in the production of the TV series Harry and the Hendersons, Hall revealed that he had contracted HIV through a blood transfusion during surgery for injuries sustained in a car accident. He succumbed to AIDS-related pneumonia on April 10, 1991, just a month shy of his 36th birthday. Born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Hall hailed from a family of considerable height. His father, Charles Hall, stood at 6'6" in 128 m, and his mother, Sylvia, at 6'2" in 188 m. Topping them all at 7'2" in 2.18. Hall was the tallest among his brothers, all of whom measured at least 6'5" in 1.96 m. During his high school years at Penn Hills High School, he excelled as a basketball player. Following that, he attended George Washington University in Washington, D.C., where he played for the basketball team and pursued a major in theatrical arts. Post-graduation, Hall ventured to Venezuela for a stint in professional basketball. In 1986, Hall secured the main antagonist role in Predator, starring alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger. Initially, Jean-Claude Van Damme was cast as the Predator, briefly appearing in the film's early scenes, but receiving no credit in the end. The producers opted to reassign the role to Hall for a more convincing portrayal of the Predator's dominance over the human characters. Given his imposing stature, Hall also made an unmasked appearance as a helicopter pilot in the film's conclusion. He reprised the role in the 1990 sequel, this time sharing the screen with Danny Glover and Gary Busey. Elena Reed Hall. Elena Reed Hall, a member of the 227 sitcom cast, has sadly passed away. Reed Hall played the role of Rose Lee Holloway, a main character in the show. She succumbed to breast cancer at St. John's Health Center in Santa Monica, California, on December 17, 2009, at the age of 63. Following her passing, she was cremated, and her ashes were dispersed into the Pacific Ocean off Hilo Bay Island by her Afghan-American spouse, Tamim Amini. Amini, based in Los Angeles, California, is recognized as a film director and screenwriter. Reed embarked on her professional journey in Philadelphia, participating in both off-Broadway productions and the original 1974 off-Broadway rendition of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band on the Road. Her theatrical contributions included performances in productions like Hair, 1970, Chicago, and the 1977 revival, Chicago and Eubie. In 1976, Reed secured the role of Olivia on the children's series Sesame Street. Her character, the younger sister of Gordon, portrayed a photographer. The actress won acclaim for her part and remained with Sesame Street until 1988. In 1985, Reed starred in the Sesame Street movie Follow That Bird, reprising her role as Olivia. Concurrently, she took on the role of a co-star in the sitcom 227. During this period, she commuted between New York City, where Sesame Street was filmed, and Los Angeles, the location for 227. Reed departed from Sesame Street in 1988. Throughout her life, Reed was married thrice and had 2 children. Her first marriage to Richard Cook resulted in 2 children but concluded in divorce. In December 1988, Reed wed actor Kevin Peter Hall. Their acquaintance began when Hall served as a guest performer on 227. Unfortunately, Hall passed away in April 1991 due to complications from AIDS-related pneumonia, having contracted HIV through a contaminated blood transfusion during surgery for injuries sustained in a car accident a year earlier. In 2008, Reed married Tamim Amini, and they remained married until her passing. Helen Martin, a member of the 227 sitcom cast, has unfortunately passed away. She suffered a heart attack on March 25, 2000, in Monterey, California, at the age of 90. Martin, originally from St. Louis and raised in Nashville, Tennessee, was the only child in a family of musicians. Her parents aspired for her to become a concert pianist. Yielding to their wishes, Martin attended Fisk University for 2 years before abandoning her studies to pursue an acting career. During the challenges of the Great Depression, she sustained herself by working as a domestic servant. After leaving college, Martin relocated to Chicago and subsequently New York City, where she engaged in acting studies with the WPA Theater and the Rose McClendon Players. She played a pivotal role as a founding member of the American Negro Theater in Harlem. Over several decades, Martin established herself as a character actress on Broadway, debuting in Orchids Preferred in 1937, and later participating in Orson Welles' production of Native Son in 1941. In her later years, Martin gained widespread recognition for her roles in popular television series, securing a substantial audience. Notable among her contributions were recurring roles as Wanda Weeping Wanda on the television series Good Times, and as the neighbor Pearl Shea on the television sitcom 227, which aired from 1985 to 1990. During an appearance on Late Night with Conan O'Brien to promote Don't Be a Menace, Martin created a memorable moment. Responding to a question about her portrayal of a pot-smoking grandmother in the film, she exclaimed, "I love the reefer," and humorously suggested that she would have become a stripper if not for her acting career, concluding with a playful dance. Paul Winfield. Paul Winfield, a member of the 227 sitcom cast, has unfortunately passed away. Winfield played a significant role as Julian C. Barlow and was a main cast member. A distinguished and versatile actor renowned for his portrayal of Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. in the 1978 television miniseries, and an Oscar-nominated performance in Sounder, 1972, Winfield, aged 62, succumbed to a heart attack on March 7, 2004, at a Los Angeles hospital. Critics praised Mr. Winfield's work for its excellence, although he never achieved superstar status, maintaining a consistent presence in the entertainment industry for over 3 decades. He earned an Emmy in 1995 for portraying a judge in the TV series Picket Fences. Emmy nominations were also received for his title role in King and his 1979 performance in Roots: The Next Generation. Additionally, he contributed to regional theaters across the nation. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches, Winfield, despite his initial skepticism, played roles that required physical presence. such as his portrayal of Martin Luther King Jr. His weight, reaching 260 pounds at one point, suited the character but exacerbated his diabetes, a condition he referred to as pernicious. In a 2001 interview with Jet magazine, he mentioned how his weight might have influenced casting decisions. In 1972, Winfield became the third African-American actor to earn an Academy Award nomination. Notable works include films like Presumed Innocent and A Hero Ain't Nothing But a Sandwich, TV movies like Go Tell It on the Mountain and The Women of Brewster Place, and the title role in Othello at the Guthrie Theater in Minneapolis. Born in Los Angeles, Winfield's journey began in 1949 at the age of 8 with the release of the movie Home of the Brave, featuring black actor James Edwards. His mother was a union organizer in the garment industry, and his stepfather worked in construction and city garbage collection. Reynaldo Rey. Reynaldo Rey, a prominent actor of the 90s, has sadly passed away. Rey was a cast member in the sitcom 227, portraying the character of Mailman. He passed away on May 28, 2015, as a result of complications stemming from a stroke he experienced a year prior. Rey relocated to Cleveland, Ohio, where he spent 7 years teaching and became part of the Karamu House Theater, renowned for nurturing top-tier actors, directors, and producers. It was there that he initiated his comedy career, touring with the OJs. His next move took him to New York City, where an invitation to join the Harlem Theater Group marked a significant step in his career, leading to his debut in the film industry. Subsequently, he showcased his talents across Europe, Asia, and Africa for a 2-year period. Rey boasts an impressive filmography featuring 52 movies, including Friday, House Party 3, White Men Can't Jump, A Rage in Harlem, and Harlem Nights. In Harlem Nights, he shared the screen with icons like Redd Foxx, his mentor for whom he frequently opened shows, along with Della Reese, Richard Pryor, Arsenio Hall, and Eddie Murphy. Rey also accumulated 32 television show credits, including BET's Comic View, where he co-hosted in 1998, 1999, and 2000-2001 The Tonight Show, Robert Townsend's Parents in Crime, The Parenthood, and 227, where he played the role of Rey the Mailman. Additionally, he made appearances on a show called Noah's Ark. Rey contributed to the entertainment landscape by recording 3 comedy albums and 3 videos. Notably, he produced his video featuring a rap he composed titled I'm Scared AU, inspired by the enthusiastic audience response on Russell Simmons' Def Comedy Jam. In 1973, Rey made 2 appearances as a contestant on the popular game show Match Game. He returned due to a technicality, ultimately winning 3 games and a total of $650. Sherman Hemsley. Sherman Hemsley, another member of the sitcom 227, has unfortunately passed away. Hemsley graced the show with his presence, portraying Thurman Fox as both a regular and guest cast member. His demise occurred at his residence in El Paso, Texas, on July 24, 2012, at the age of 74, succumbing to superior vena cava syndrome, a complication linked to lung and bronchial carcinomas. The El Paso County, Texas medical examiner's report revealed a malignant mass on one of his lungs, for which chemotherapy and radiation had been recommended. Hemsley's early life unfolded in South Philadelphia, raised by his mother, who toiled in a lamp factory. Not until he turned 14 did Hemsley meet his father. He completed his education at Barrett Middle School, attended Central High School for 9th grade, and Bach Technical High School for 10th. Departing school after the 10th grade, Hemsley enlisted in the United States Air Force, dedicating 4 years to service. Before making a mark in New York, Hemsley showcased his talent with local groups in Philadelphia. He later ventured to New York to study under Lloyd Richards at the Negro Ensemble Company. Collaborating with Vinette Carroll's Urban Arts Company, Hemsley contributed to productions like But Never Jam Today, The Lottery, Old Judge Mose is Dead, Moon on a Rainbow Shawl, Step Lively Boys, Cruises, and The Witch. Broadway beckoned for Hemsley during his stint with Pearlie, and in 1971, Norman Lear extended an offer for a recurring role in his new sitcom, All in the Family. Hesitant to leave his theater commitments, Hemsley received assurance from Lear that the role would await his return. 2 years later, Hemsley embraced the cast of All in the Family, portraying the memorable character of George Jefferson. James Avery. James Avery made a guest appearance in the sitcom 227, fondly recognized by fans as JoJo. Although Avery's stint was brief, it left an indelible smile on the faces of many. Tragically, on December 31, 2013, Avery passed away at the age of 68 at Glendale Memorial Medical Center. Born on November 27, 1945, in Pughesville, Virginia, now Suffolk, Virginia, James Avery's mother, Florence J. Avery, raised him as his father denied paternity and was absent from his birth certificate. Eventually, Florence relocated James to Atlantic City, New Jersey. Serving in the U.S. Navy during the Vietnam War from 1968 to 1969, Avery later settled in San Diego, California. There, he ventured into poetry and TV script writing for PBS. His Emmy-winning productions paved the way for a scholarship to UC San Diego, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in drama and literature in 1976. Avery commenced his career in the 1980s, gracing television series like NBC's Hill Street Blues, the Showtime sitcom Brothers as Boobadeen, Amen FM, and L.A. Law. In the 1990s, he gained acclaim for his portrayal of Philip Banks in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a character lauded as the 34th greatest TV dad of all time by TV Guide. In 1988, Avery tied the knot with his girlfriend, Barbara, who served as the Dean of Student Life at Loyola Marymount University. While Avery had no biological children, he embraced the role of stepfather to Barbara's son, Kevin Waters. Following his passing, Avery's remains were cremated and scattered near the Pacific Ocean. In April 2020, the cast of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, including Will Smith, reunited on a video conference to pay tribute to Avery's finest moments on the show. Franklin Cover. Franklin Cover, known for his portrayal of Albert Blochbinder in the TV series, passed away at the Lillian Booth Actors Home in Inglewood, NJ, on February 5, 2006. Having resided at the home since December 2005, while recovering from a heart condition, he succumbed to pneumonia. Born in Cleveland, O.H. to Britta Schreck and Franklin Held Cover. His stage career commenced with performances in Henry IV, Part 1, and Hamlet, along with an appearance in 40 Carats alongside Julie Harris. Making his television debut on Naked City, he later graced The Jackie Gleason Show. In 1965, he entered matrimony with Mary Bradford Stone. Cover's breakthrough came in 1975 on The Jeffersons, where he portrayed Tom Willis, married to Roxy Roker's character, Helen, a black woman. The couple, residing in the same high-rise apartment building as the sitcom's titular characters, featured Cover as the foil to Sherman Hemsley's George Jefferson, a black businessman. The show ran from 1975 to 1985, and Cover also made an appearance in The Stepford Wives in 1975. Post The Jeffersons, Cover continued with guest roles on various television shows and played a supporting role in Wall Street. In 1994, he featured in the second episode of ER. His final television appearance occurred in an episode of Will and Grace titled Object of My Rejection, airing on May 13, 1999. Survived by his wife, the former Mary Bradford Stone, and 2 adult children, Susan and Bradford, as well as a grandson named Maxwell, his son, Bradford Cover, pursues an acting career in New York City, having appeared in Law and Order, Broadway, and Off-Broadway, while being a company member at the Pearl Theater Company. His daughter, Susan, is the founder of Susie's Supper Club, a home delivery food service catering to parents and children in New York. Della Reese. Della Reese took on the role of Grace in the sitcom series. Reese passed away at her residence in the Encino neighborhood of Los Angeles on November 19, 2017, at 86 years old. Born Della Reese Patricia Early on July 6, 1931 in Detroit, Michigan's historic Black Bottom neighborhood, she was the daughter of Richard Thaddeus Early, an African-American steelworker, and Nellie Mitchell, a cook with purported Cherokee ancestry. Gospel singer Mahalia Jackson discovered Reese, and her breakthrough came through a contest win, granting her a week-long opportunity to sing at Detroit's renowned Flame Show Bar, where she stayed for 8 weeks. While rooted in gospel music, Reese's exposure to jazz greats like Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, and Billie Holiday left a lasting influence. In 1969, Reese made a shift towards acting, marking the beginning of her high-profile career. Her initial foray into television stardom was with the talk show series Della, which concluded after 197 episodes, June 9, 1969, March 13, 1970. In 1970, Reese made history as the first black woman to guest host The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. She appeared in various TV movies and miniseries, became a regular on Chico and the Man, and portrayed B.A. Baracus's mother in the A-Team episode Lease with an Option to Die. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on future content. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What topics would you like me to cover in upcoming videos? Remember to share this video with your friends and family, and if you haven't already, be sure to click on the notification bell to stay updated. Your support means the world to me. And as always, stay curious, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.